Exciting news. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Government. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms LLC, P.A.N. Firearms for NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And let's talk about this. Exciting news. A filing has been made with the district court in Connecticut challenging the assault weapons ban in the state. And this was brought forward by Eddie Grant Jr., Jennifer Hamilton, Michael Stiefel, the Connecticut Citizens Defense League, CCDL, our little gun group here, and the Second Amendment Foundation, naming the obvious, the defendants, governor, and so forth, but that's irrelevant. But this is an action under 42 U.S.C. 1983 and 28 U.S.C. for declaratory and injunctive relief challenging the constitutionality of Connecticut's statutory ban on so-called assault weapons, which deprives law-abiding responsible citizens of their Second Amendment and 14th Amendment rights under the guise of providing a panacea for social problems that Connecticut remains unable to solve. Now, I got to get into this, though. Previous challenges to Connecticut assault weapon ban have been unsuccessful, based primarily on the legal standard used in the Second Circuit in deciding Second Amendment cases, to wit, the two-part test. Okay, under the first step, courts examined whether the arms at issue are in common use. Think about that. Keep that in mind. Heller, Bruin. And are typically possessed by law-abiding citizens for lawful purposes. B, under the second step, courts selected a standard of scrutiny based on how close the law comes into the core of the Second Amendment right and the severity of the law's burden on that right or the right. Okay, it mentions Bruin, obviously. Just I remember not a day ago, I did another video on ghost guns and the state of Delaware's HB 125, which is being challenged in court, and a judge has already thrown an injunction on Delaware's law for ghost guns. Once again, using in common use. Basically, you should go see that. Definitely go check that one out, because there's the in common use is a big factor in that injunction. This is going to be the same thing. We're in a very good position here with Bruin just coming out. Once again, reaffirming Heller's in common use. Okay, now you're going to watch this case, obviously, going forward. This is going to be a pretty short video. That's okay, though, because I just wanted to make sure this information got out. And once again, I'm going to try to get this PDF into the description box so you can read it yourself. It's a lot longer. It's 81 pages. But definitely want to go look at this. And we need, once again, seeing that the CCDL is involved, we need to start, give them $5. Give them something to help us here, because this is a huge case. And once again, if it goes to the Supreme Court, Bruin and Heller are going to be the foundation to deciding whether or not an assault weapons ban is constitutionally legitimate. That's huge. Okay? Instead of buying at Starbucks for $5, give the $5 to them and make the coffee at home. But this is good. This is a good thing coming forward, challenging at the right time, actually, with the previous litigation that has gone through the Supreme Court and the outcome of that litigation. So definitely, we need to keep an eye on this. We'll make sure I get that word out. Pass it around. Tell everybody. Well, tell your pro-gun, pro-constitutional friends what's going on. And let's go ahead and give CCDL a prop up, some funds, so they can, finance this, because the state's using your money to defend themselves. Okay? Now, that is a thought I always had, and I had this way back when SB 1160 was in play. I had this thought, couldn't we do a class action lawsuit against the state to prevent the state from using specifically the plaintiff's money, tax money, to defend themselves? I don't want them using my tax dollars that I give them to defend themselves against this, because I don't agree with their position that there should be a ban. I always thought that would be interesting to have that kind of get that class action lawsuit going. put the state in a financial crunch because they're using our money to defend themselves. Okay, whereas the plaintiffs have to use obviously donations, funds, whatever they have. Not quite fair, because technically the state has an unlimited supply of money in their eyes. Have an unlimited supply. So we're gonna keep an eye on this. This was just filed September 29th. This may be the way to overturn an unconstitutional law, and it is unconstitutional. Banning something on the premise of safety is dumb, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I did a video on this event in Russia where was it like 17 people were killed at a school in Russia because the guy had these pistols that he modified to shoot live ammunition, and the guns were illegal to start with. So you don't solve crime and violence through bans. But let's see where this goes. I'm gonna keep on top of this one. This is good stuff. Like I said, go to CCDL. You don't have to be from this state. Okay? You don't have to be from Connecticut to do it. Throw them a few dollars. Every dollar helps. Okay? Every dollar helps. And those of you in the States who are fortunate enough not to deal with this, just remember, what we got going on here is what they want everywhere. So don't think you're just because you're at the other end of the boat and you're like, oh, the hole's at that end, doesn't mean they're going to catch up to you sooner or later. So we got to fight this stuff now at this grassroots level. Excellent. Awesome. Okay. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time the video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.